How about this? The Harlem Globetrotters, we know, have been entertaining basketball fans for more than a century
Yeah,
now.
who can forget the spin move on the ball and the finger?
I think
know.
of
We've all
Scooby-Doo.
tried it.
It's pretty amazing. Sports anchor Marshall Kramsky, you're here now, and one of the stars of the Globetrotters really has an incredible story, and he lives right here in our area.
Yeah, his name is Fairfax, Maxwell Pearce. He's one of the most fun Globetrotters to watch. However, his legacy is growing because of what he's doing off the court and in the studio. It's the most famous and historic show in sports.
Being a Globetrotter comes with so many different things.
Hops with the slam.
From Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain to Meadowlark Lemon, Fairfax's Hops carries on the tradition that is the Harlem Globetrotters.
This moment was one of the most memorable moments for me because it was the first time that I was successfully able to transfer the spinning ball to a kid's finger.
If a picture tells 1,000 words,
This is more than a basketball.
then a canvas.
This is an opportunity for you to be more than, so use it.
Art created from meaning.
Of what basketball does, it truly is magnetic. It brings people together. You don't have to speak the same language, and it gives you an opportunity, to really transfer experiences and emotions.
That's where Hops becomes Maxwell Pearce, because being an athlete isn't anyone's full story.
Inanimate objects carry memories.
Pearce uses his basketball story as a renowned artist.
And what's fun about this piece is that it's interactive.
All types of art made out of basketballs, footballs,
The tennis racket that I played with when I was a kid.
highlighting sports and their history, notably paying homage to people of color.
The very first piece that I sold was a wire sculpture. Essentially it's an anamorphic wire sculpture. One side it was Colin Kaepernick and the other side it was Muhammad Ali, and I was just kind of like drawing the comparison between the two athletes.
Selling his first piece created a feeling of validation
This piece in particular is my favorite. It's called Comfortable in Chaos.
because he pays it forward.
I've been able to put words of affirmation in the piece for kids to see. Her belt says I am, which is a sentence of affirmation.
Why is that important?
Athletes of color in particular are pigeonholed to just being the sport that they play, when in reality they're much more.
Basketball is what gave Pearce a platform. The leather and the laces make the piece. However, he hopes
I would like the viewer of my work to look beyond the jersey that is over the person and see the humanity that lies under it.
and just maybe inspiring.
This generation of kids to have their kids and instill a much brighter and newer way of perceiving the world around them.
That would staple Max Pearce's legacy. Harlem Globetrotter artist and also awesome guy.
You can tell.
Yeah.
You can totally tell. And when you first told us about Maxwell, we went and sort of went down this rabbit hole and saw all of his incredible work and his impact, and it is truly inspiring.
Incredible. He's been in Art Basel. He sold a piece to one of the owners of the Dodgers. He's in a museum in Pittsburgh. He's going to be in Martha's Vineyard next month. Wow. He's really, really happy for him. He's taken off.
We were trying to figure out how to get a piece, but
Then when you said the Dodgers bought a piece, I was like, well,
I might know
think
a
we
guy.
might
I
have
could give
to
him a
sit
call
this
after the
one
show.
out.
we'll admire it.